Hello. Good to see you.
Alright there, Revenants, welcome back to Code Vein in the Road to 100. A bunch of apologies for that last episode. We definitely had a brain fart all the way, but I definitely can't get back the successor fight, so we're just gonna have to deal with that as it is. So anyways, today we're gonna be running Queen's Claw with the Tyrant's Labrys and the Snowdrift Shiror. This is gonna be a weird one because then we're paired up with the Master Spines, so a lot of DLC here, and you'll see that we're right at the 80 value, and we have 100% block on the Shiror, and we have 93 block on Slash for the Labrys. So why that's important is we can use a guard booster, and we can then have 100% block on Slash, where we don't have really any defense here on our Blood Veil. And so the problem is that everything in here does a lot of slash, and so we need to be prepped and ready for slash. There's not a whole lot of crush. There's a couple of hammer dudes, but that's okay. We'll be fine for them, and we should be able to be sneaky and tricky as we go through here with our different elements and such, so we can kind of make sure that we are always getting the drop on the enemy here, and we can also go for some different elements here. And the charge attack here is massive, devastating power, and so we're going to be able to make use of that charge attack here and there when possible. And it has a massive multiplier on it, so it's really good for us overall. And the Master Spines has a pretty good dark rating, and so that pairs up very well here with blood-sucking blades. Okay, and we'll go for lightning now, and we'll run up here on this fella. So lightning slash is what you want to do for these guys, and you can see there we do very well, about 16,000 or so, and Louis' overdrive is helping us out that much more. So here for these fellas, you want to do lightning slash. For the hunters, you want to do pierce ice, and so since we're not having pierce ice on our veil, we could go for something like that on, but for right now, this is what we're gonna run. Oops, I didn't get, whoops, I missed the backstab there, so Reaper went away, which was pretty bad. Okay, and we'll definitely go for lightning slash. So these are the crush dudes. Okay, we'll go for a steadfast strike there, and then a charge. Okay, so unfortunately we missed him. Now these charge attacks do cost Ichor, so we definitely need to watch ourselves on that. And the other thing is that we need to watch out here and take care, because we don't have the Ichor to just flim-flam get anybody active against us at any point. So because of that, since we have a Spine Veil, an Ivy Veil, we can do things like this, and we can attract folks when we want to, and we can then go for Reaper with our Veil, and when this guy drops over the threshold there, very nice. Okay, go ahead, Louis. Oh, he's gonna kill Louis. Oh, he missed. Haha. Okay, good job, Louis. And we need one more drain on this fella over here, if we can get it. And good. And you can do this now, and we can run around, and we can go for this fella before he gets excited here. And Louis should do okay over there. He won't do anything amazing. Okay, good. And hopefully we can give Louis lightning value here. Okay. And we don't need to go for steadfast strike there, but steadfast strike is a 5 times multiplier to our damage output, so it's very good to go for at certain times, as you see there. Okay, and here we're definitely going to go for guard booster here, and we're going to run over and put this guy up first. Okay. Good. Okay. Got him out of the way. And let's see if the monkeys notice me. They don't, which is good. Okay. Okay, good. Get rid of 1 monkey. Good, 2 monkey. And we'll go for the blood-sucking blade so we can get our Ichor back here. Now the Tyrant's Labrys has a, has a very, very, very good charge attack. And it does have some pretty good multipliers overall. But as you can see there, we took 1 hit from the monkey and it almost killed us. Did about 2,000 damage, which is really, 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 really ridiculous. So we really need to watch out for that. Now as we get into the invasion here, we can switch Reaper for healing Louis because he's gonna be slapped around pretty hard. And we will need to obviously get some Ichor back here at the moment, if we can, and because most of these guys are all slash, we can use our guard boosters, and we can actually defend against all the attacks that we come up against here in this invasion. So we'll go for a guard booster, talk to these guys, talk to Lyle, and then we'll go for the big boy. That way we get him out of commission here for a second. We'll go for a couple backstabs here. Okay, Louis, go ahead. Okay. He timed his attack perfectly there. So good on him. Okay. And where's the big guy? Okay, I missed, I think I hit 2 guys there all at once. So that's very, very nice. Ouch. Thanks, Louis. We're okay. We're getting slapped pretty hard here, which is why what we're going for is pretty problematic overall in the long run of it here. Okay. Okay. We'll go for charge. Okay, Louis, don't. Okay, he slowed that guy, so that's really, really good. Okay. Nice, Louis. Now we'll go for a steadfast strike here. Good. Now we got 2 of these big boys. So, Louis, don't die. At least we got our ability here. Okay, good. Louis, watch out. And steadfast strike for the knockdown, which is very, very nice. Okay, and we got this boy here, which is very, very dangerous, and good thing we have a Pierce Veil, because that will do us very, very nicely here for the damage output on him, which is why you go for Pierce versus him, because 8,000 is pretty good damage overall there. And let's go ahead and use a regen inducer, because we get one here from Lyle, so that's kind of free healing here. Okay, good. Okay, so not too bad on the invasion there. Definitely problematic overall, but this is not really like a bizarre kind of a build, but it's more of like a strange pairing with Queen's Claw here, because you do get normal mobility, which is really, really nice, and you get to pair up with some heavy weaponry while at the same time not really worrying about too much of what you're dealing with. And because you have a whole lot of Ichor available to you, because of your backstabs and such, and having a Dark Veil available to you, it actually makes for some interesting kind of setup there. So you can see there, 20,000 damage almost. So we'll go for a Reaper, and then we'll go for a charge. There we go. So 11,000 on our charge attack, which is really good. And because the explosion has 2 attacks, and it's based on our dark value, scaling from the Tyrant's Labrys itself, or not our dark value, but our willpower value. And since we're at a B+, we can actually scale pretty well on those attacks. So very, very good. And we definitely need to be invisible here. And we'll go for this, so we can go for this fella here, because he's extremely devastating, and definitely go for a charge down and no one is the wiser. So that is a great way to make use here of the Tyrant's Labrys, as it's kind of a unique, weird, niche kind of weapon. But that charge attack does an incredible amount of damage, actually. And again, when we're paired up against those big chunky boys, because they're slash weak, it does exceptional damage. And because it's one of the very few slash hammers, because most of the hammers are all crush, we have the heavy axe, we have the Tyrant's Labrys, and we have the Lost Heavy Axe. So these are our three slash hammers, and when you get to make use of them, it definitely is a great use of them, because they actually are really high damage multipliers on the charge attacks and different things, and so they can be good assets for you if you are so inclined. Now we do have the Sharura on deck just in case we need to do some blocking, but we're not really needing to do blocking at the moment, because most of the time we're invisible. And the invisibility is the absolute way that you want to go about getting through here, just because of the fact that these guys absolutely will ruin you at a moment's notice. Okay, good. And then a charge attack. Blam, and he goes down. Okay, we'll go invisible. We'll go for this fella here. Oops. Oh boy. There's the backstab. Okay. So you can see that having the Pierce Veil absolutely is in our favor here for sure. And we'll just put this guy down. Okay, and then we'll go for a charge and put him down. Okay, so it works out in the end there for sure, to make sure that we actually get the damage where we need it, when we need it. And the invisibility of Nightfog Veil paired with Nightstalker absolutely makes us a force to be reckoned with here in the cathedral, or sorry, not in Discount Cathedral, in the Spire here. And this is really good stuff to be able to get through. And you can see that if you don't have the I-Core available to you because you've been doing charge attacks and super buffing yourself and everything, you can go for some camouflage and stuff and such to make sure that you're able to actually continue the ninja assassin style here with a massive hammer to boot. Okay, and you see there during backstabs, your items and your buffs kind of stop, your consumable items, so that's very nice. Okay, definitely gotta keep what is that? You gotta keep blood-sucking blades going at all times, because that is a great way for us to continue getting back our I-Core. So we'll go for lightning damage, just so we have really good damage overall here. Okay, and you can see there that pairing up with Steadfast Strike definitely makes the Labrys very good, and an actual viable, usable attack on the enemy here. Now we have to kind of wait for our lightning value to run out on our attacks here, because we don't want to be hitting these guys with lightning damage.
The queen's gotta be close.
Okay, and if we can get the backstab here. Nope. There we go. And that should kill. And, oh, nope, okay. And hopefully the monkeys do not drop down just yet. Okay. Hey, we somehow magically got the backstab there. Okay, good. And that will put us in a great position to go invisible for the monkeys now. And unfortunately we got both of them this time, but that's okay. We will go for a charge drain here and hopefully push both of them around. Yep. Okay, good. Oh, okay, good job, Louis. Yeah, it's a lot of fun here to run invisibility with the Nightfog Veil, and running a big weird kind of hammer like this is definitely kind of you know, one of the more oddball things to kind of do is because the Tyrant's Labrys is kind of dwarfed by a whole lot of things later on. Whoops, okay. And no lottery ticket there for the Lost Zweihander, so that's okay. But we made it to the top. Pretty simple, pretty easy, pretty basic here, running Queen's Claw. Now these two passives here are absolutely required for Nightfog Veil, because of the fortitude aspect. You need that to be a B, and you need your dex to be a B as well. And so that's really hard to come by on a lot of blood veils, and so those two fortitudes up will allow us to be able to get access to a B in fortitude here on Queen's Claw, because we do have a lot of damage coming out, just because of the fact that we have a strength weapon here that sort of scales with dex as well, and because this weapon does both of those, and our blood code scales very well on both at A and A+. We do very well even for the Sharur here at 1534 damage out of the card, so that's pretty good as well. So if you wanted Crush, which I wouldn't recommend going Crush through the Spire here, but Slash is pretty good, and Pierce is really the thing you want to be doing through the Spire here. So we at least went for second best, but there's no Pierce hammer, so that's kind of why this makes it so different and interesting, is the fact that running the Labrys here, and you can see that we have 46 of them, and I missed one, or I sold my first one, I think, or I don't remember, but I think there's one I was missing for some reason. Let's look at the Blazing Claws, and you can see just how many we have. Where are they? Here they are, 36 plus 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 41, 2, 3, 4, 5. So 45. So I must have sold one as well. Or no, there's 10, 12, 48 here. Okay, so 48 Blazing Claws. So yeah, we've got all of them from the beginning of the time we started, and I think the Ice Bloods as well, 35 and 5, 42, 47. Okay, so I think I sold one of the Ice Bloods once, or no, we haven't got it yet from this run. So yeah, we have all of those from the beginning, but I think I did sell one. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Yeah, I think I sold one of these or two of these at some point. I don't know why I did, but they didn't seem very good at the time. But the Tyrant's Labrys is definitely a very intriguing hammer or heavy axe, to say the least. And you can see here that at 66.7 plus the Master Spines at 13.2, we're right under that weight limit that we need to be, and we still have really good damage. We could have gone for, you know, something like the ice version and get a little more damage, but just to ensure that we have average all-around damage here, and because this scales also off of dex pretty hard, and we have very high dex here at A+ because of dex to fortitude up, we do really good damage overall. So anyways, that's the Crypt Spire. We'll be doing Mito and the Blade Bearing Cannoneer next, and we'll kind of do them in one episode here, because this setup obviously would do 0 versus them, and it would be like an hour and a half, 2-hour struggle just to get through with this. So we'll mix it up a little bit, and we'll see how we can get through them. But for now, thank you all for watching, and we'll see you in the next one.